I flip-flop a lot between writing music and just writing things. So when I was a kid, I always loved writing. Playing songs on the guitar, on the piano, just that sounded cool to like hear, to make what I heard in my head come to fruition. You know, like everybody hums a tune once in a while or something, but for me to say, I want to take it past that. I want that tune to be more than just a thought. I want it to be there in front of me. I want other people to hear exactly what I'm hearing in my head. That's kind of what inspired it. So even though the tunes were very basic at first, just like, you know, one note at a time, when you hear that one note in front of you, then your mind kind of goes off from humming that one note to humming other notes that would go with it, and then before you know it, you're building something full. The lyrics just kind of came naturally, just thinking I want to still tell stories. I still want to connect with people through these things. You know, I want to say something or tell something about what's going on there. So of course some lyrics are very personal. They could really talk about troubles with religion, something romantic, of course. But they could also be, you could say like mindlessly entertaining, you know, talking about, you know, what you're doing with the guys on Saturday night or some stuff like that. My music just has like sad themes. Even when you're happy or when you're sad, just like sad music rocks. Just the melodies are just dope. And I guess just in general, it's really hard to sit around and think about all the things you're happy about. Like, we're just not conditioned to do that, I guess, especially here in this country, but we're not like, we don't think about what we're grateful for. We just think about the things we get to bitch about. So I guess music's kind of the same way. Like in music, you hear about injustice, or you hear about oppression, or you hear about, you know, how much you want somebody that doesn't want you back, or some things like that. And not often do you hear about, I'm so grateful I woke up today. I don't have any objection to making it in music, but I also want to have the view that it's not a guaranteed thing. You know, like I can go to college, get this major communication, and I can have a job. I have a friend named Powell who has a record deal, and she can't put out music on her own. She can't sell music she's written or anything because it all has to happen under her deal. And even though that's, you know, thousands of dollars, it's not the ideal, you could say. Like, she doesn't have that freedom to just sit there and pump out an idea and say, I want the world to hear this. But what I think it boils down to is, like, it's not guaranteed. And when I throw myself 100% into it, if I did that 100% of the time, it'd take on a different feel, you know. It would feel like a chore instead of something I just do when I want to. Just knowing that you're making something, there's something just in your head, whether it's whatever you want to call it, just like a combination of chemicals at best, that you bring that into the physical world and people relate to it. You know, it's almost like your brainwaves are lining up with people, which is cool. I definitely listen to a lot of music, and sometimes it inspires me, sometimes it doesn't. Like, I'll definitely hear a song and be like, oh man, that would have been so cool if I'd written that. But then I'll think that, you know, I still can make what I one day consider the greatest song ever. Maybe not like of all time, but like, I'll write something that I'm just so remarkably proud of that I wouldn't trade that song for any other song that I've ever heard.
Let's make headlines.